Hello, and welcome to Great Sleep. Get ready to listen and relax. Before starting the story, I will help you to relax so that nothing will interfere with your rest. Make yourself comfortable. Try to relax your body muscles as much as possible. Let your body rest after a hard day. Start breathing slowly and calmly. Concentrate on your breathing. Feel how the air slowly fills your lungs and spreads throughout your body, filling your blood with oxygen. Close your eyes and don't think about anything that might disturb you. Clear your mind of all unnecessary things. Now it is time to rest. Now I will begin my story to help you fall into a deep and healthy sleep. Today I'm going to tell you a story about one rainy day in a flower store. You'll meet the customers of the store and learn their amazing life stories that brought them to this flower store. Lily Anderson, a passionate florist with a love for all things floral, prepared for another day at Blooming Delights Flower Shop. As rain poured outside, she carefully lit scented candles and arranged vibrant bouquets, creating a cozy and inviting atmosphere in the shop. The sound of raindrops against the window pane added to the tranquility of the space, as if nature itself was providing a soothing soundtrack for the day's activities. Lily's love for flowers ran deep, and she took great pride in her work. Each morning, she would carefully select the freshest blooms from her suppliers, ensuring that only the highest quality flowers made their way into her arrangements. She believed that flowers had the power to bring joy and happiness to people's lives, and she was determined to share that beauty with her customers. As Lily meticulously arranged a bouquet of vibrant tulips, she couldn't help but smile. The bright colors of the flowers seemed to mirror her own enthusiasm for her craft. The rain continued to pour outside, but inside Blooming Delights, it was warm and inviting. The scented candles filled the air with a delicate fragrance, creating an oasis of calm amidst the storm. Just as Lily finished arranging the tulips, the bell above the door chimed, signaling the arrival of a customer. Lily looked up to see Mrs. Johnson, a regular customer who had a deep love for roses. Mrs. Johnson was a kind-hearted woman in her early 60s, with a warm smile that could light up a room. "Good afternoon, Mrs. Johnson," Lily greeted her with a friendly smile. "How can I assist you today?" Mrs. Johnson stepped further into the shop, shaking off her umbrella and taking in the cozy atmosphere. "Oh, Lily, it's pouring outside. I was hoping to find some solace from the rain, and your shop never fails to provide that. Lily nodded sympathetically. Yes, the rain can be quite relentless, but I'm glad you found your way here. How can I help you today? Mrs. Johnson's eyes sparkled as she leaned in closer. Well, Lily, my anniversary is coming up next week, and I wanted to surprise my husband with a beautiful bouquet of red roses. You see, roses hold a special place in our hearts. They were the flowers he gave me on our first date, and they have been a symbol of our love ever since. Lily's heart swelled with the romantic story Mrs. Johnson shared. She knew she had to create something truly special for this milestone anniversary. Mrs. Johnson, that is such a beautiful story. I would be honored to create a stunning bouquet of red roses for you and your husband. It will be a testament to the love and devotion you share. As Lily began selecting the most vibrant red roses for Mrs. Johnson's bouquet, the bell above the door chimed once again. She looked up to see Sarah, a young woman with sadness etched into her eyes, entering the shop. Lily could sense that something was weighing heavily on Sarah's heart. Welcome to Blooming Delights, Lily greeted Sarah warmly. How can I assist you today? Sarah forced a smile, but her eyes betrayed her true emotions. I'm not sure if you can help, but I just needed somewhere to go to lift my spirits. I recently went through a breakup, and it feels like my world has been turned upside down. Lily's heart went out to Sarah, recognizing the pain of heartbreak all too well. I'm so sorry to hear that, Sarah. Breakups can be incredibly difficult, but sometimes a little bit of beauty and positivity can go a long way in healing a broken heart. Have you ever considered the power of flowers? Sarah's eyes lit up with curiosity. Flowers? How can they help? Lily smiled gently. Flowers have a way of brightening even the darkest of days. They symbolize new beginnings and the beauty that can arise from difficult times. Perhaps a bouquet of sunflowers would bring some joy and optimism back into your life. Sarah's gaze softened as she considered Lily's suggestion. Sunflowers. I've always loved their vibrant colors and how they seem to radiate happiness. Maybe you're right, Lily. Maybe a bouquet of sunflowers is just what I need. As Lily began arranging a bouquet of sunflowers for Sarah, the bell above the door chimed once again. She looked up to see Mr. Davis, a middle-aged man with a proud smile on his face. He walked into the shop with purpose, clearly on a mission. Good afternoon, Mr. Davis, Lily greeted him warmly. How can I assist you today? Mr. Davis returned the smile, his eyes shining with excitement. "Lily, my daughter's graduation is coming up next week, and I wanted to surprise her with a beautiful bouquet. I want it to symbolize success and new beginnings, something that captures the essence of this milestone in her life." Lily nodded, understanding the importance of such an occasion. "Congratulations to your daughter on her graduation, Mr. Davis. It's a wonderful achievement. Let's find the perfect bouquet that represents success and new beginnings." Together, Lily and Mr. Davis explored the shop, examining various flowers and discussing their meanings. Lily explained the significance of different blooms, guiding Mr. Davis through the selection process. They settled on a mix of colorful flowers, including vibrant Gerber daisies and delicate lilies, representing achievement and the start of a new chapter. As Lily carefully arranged the bouquet for Mr. Davis, she took a moment to explain the meanings and symbolism behind different types of flowers. She believed that understanding the significance behind each bloom could deepen the emotional connection between the giver and the recipient. "Mr. Davis, did you know that roses are often associated with love and passion?" Lily shared with a smile. "They are a classic choice for expressing deep emotions, making them perfect for anniversaries and other romantic occasions." Mr. Davis nodded, his eyes filled with appreciation for the knowledge Lily shared. "I had no idea. Thank you for enlightening me, Lily. I'm sure my wife will be thrilled with the bouquet of red roses." Lily continued, her voice filled with enthusiasm. "And Sarah, did you know that sunflowers represent joy and optimism? They can bring a sense of happiness and positivity into your life, reminding you that there is beauty even in the darkest of times." Sarah's face brightened as she listened to Lily's explanation. "I never realized flowers had such deep meanings. It's fascinating. Thank you for sharing that with me, Lily." As Lily finished arranging the bouquet for Mr. Davis and handed it to him with a smile, she took a moment to reflect on the contrast between the gloomy weather outside and the warm and inviting atmosphere inside Blooming Delights. The rain continued to pour outside, its rhythmic patter against the window pane creating a soothing backdrop. Inside the flower shop, however, it was a haven of peace and contentment. The scented candles flickered softly, casting a warm glow over the vibrant blooms. The air was filled with the delicate fragrance of flowers, creating a sanctuary amidst the storm. Lily couldn't help but marvel at the power of flowers. Despite the dreary weather, they had the ability to brighten even the darkest of days. Their beauty and vibrancy brought a touch of hope and optimism to people's lives, reminding them that there was always something to be grateful for. As the day progressed, Lily found herself engaged in heartwarming interactions with each person who entered the shop. The connections she made with her customers went beyond simple transactions. They created a sense of community and understanding within the cozy space of Blooming Delights. She shared stories and laughter with Mrs. Johnson as they reminisced about the early days of her relationship with her husband. Mrs. Johnson's eyes sparkled with joy as she recalled the romantic gestures and heartfelt moments that had brought them closer together. With Sarah, Lily became a source of comfort and support. She listened attentively as Sarah poured out her heart, offering words of encouragement and understanding. Sarah left the shop with a renewed sense of hope, clutching her bouquet of sunflowers close to her heart. And with Mr. Davis, Lily shared in his excitement and pride as they discussed his daughter's accomplishments. They marveled at how quickly time had flown by and how far she had come. Mr. Davis left Blooming Delights with a beautiful bouquet that captured the essence of success and new beginnings. As Lily presented Mrs. Johnson with her bouquet of red roses, tears welled up in her eyes. Overwhelmed with joy, Mrs. Johnson embraced Lily tightly, expressing her gratitude for the thoughtful arrangement. "Oh, Lily, these roses are absolutely perfect," Mrs. Johnson exclaimed, her voice filled with emotion. "You have captured the essence of our love so beautifully. Thank you from the bottom of my heart." Lily smiled, her own eyes glistening with tears. "It was my pleasure, Mrs. Johnson. Your love story touched my heart, and I wanted to create something truly special for your anniversary. I'm so glad you love it." Similarly, Sarah's face lit up as she received the bouquet of sunflowers. She held them close, feeling a renewed sense of hope and optimism wash over her. "Thank you, Lily," Sarah said softly, her voice filled with gratitude. "These sunflowers are more than just flowers to me. They represent a fresh start and a reminder that there is beauty even in the darkest of times. You have given me a gift that goes beyond words." Mr. Davis was equally delighted with the vibrant arrangement for his daughter's graduation. He thanked Lily profusely for capturing the essence of success and new beginnings in such a beautiful bouquet. "You have truly outdone yourself, Lily," Mr. Davis said, his voice filled with pride. "This bouquet is a perfect representation of my daughter's achievements. Thank you for helping me celebrate this milestone in such a meaningful way." As the day drew to a close, Lily took a moment to reflect on the unexpected beauty she had found within the walls of Blooming Delights on this rainy day. Despite the gloomy weather outside, the flower shop had become a haven of peace and contentment. The power of nature, human connections, and the beauty of flowers had merged to create a sanctuary amidst the storm. Lily marveled at how something as simple as arranging flowers could bring so much joy and happiness to people's lives. Each interaction she had throughout the day had been meaningful and heartwarming, reminding her of the importance of her work as a florist. She realized that her role extended far beyond simply arranging flowers. It was about touching people's lives, making a positive impact, and creating moments of beauty and connection. The cozy flower shop had become a place where stories were shared, emotions were expressed, and hearts were touched. As she closed up Blooming Delights for the day, Lily felt a deep sense of fulfillment and purpose. The interactions she had shared with Mrs. Johnson, Sarah, and Mr. Davis had reminded her of the power of flowers to bring joy and happiness to people's lives. She looked forward to many more heartwarming interactions within the cozy flower shop, knowing that she had found her true calling in bringing beauty and happiness to others through the art of floral arrangements. As she turned off the lights and locked the door, Lily couldn't help but feel grateful for the rainy afternoon that had brought so much warmth and beauty into her life.